Good evening, and welcome to your AIDailyPress evening podcast for April 10th, 2025. Firstly, in international news, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has announced that Ukrainian forces have captured Chinese nationals fighting alongside Russian troops in Ukraine. China has denied allegations of significant involvement, but the incident raises questions about the extent of Chinese participation in the conflict. In British politics, Conservative Party leader Kemi Badenoch has sparked controversy by suggesting local leaders may form coalitions with other parties, including Reform UK. This has led to speculation about the relationship between the two groups, with Labour highlighting the close ties between them. Lastly, in healthcare news, the National Health Service has released its monthly performance figures, showing significant improvements in patient care, with decreased waiting times and more patients being seen within recommended timeframes. However, there's still much work to be done to address systemic challenges facing the healthcare system. We'll continue to monitor these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for joining us tonight on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, I'm Walter, and we'll see you again soon. And that's a wrap. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, in a bid to ease tensions, the United States and Russia have engaged in talks in Istanbul, aiming to find common ground and normalize diplomatic relations. This development comes as Russia faces economic challenges, including falling oil prices that could impact its budget. In Argentina, a nationwide strike has brought the country to a standstill, with unions protesting against the government's austerity measures. The strike is not just about economics, but also about the people feeling the pinch of these measures. The situation is complex, and we're watching closely as U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent prepares to visit Argentina to support its economic reforms. Lastly, tensions between Israel and Syria continue to escalate, with Israeli forces conducting military operations in southern Syria, targeting what they claim are Syrian military capabilities and extremist groups. However, Syrian residents express concerns about a possible land grab by Israel, which has occupied the Golan Heights since 1967. We urge all parties involved to exercise restraint and work towards a peaceful resolution. These stories highlight the intricate and challenging nature of global politics and economies. As always, we'll continue to provide updates and in-depth analysis on these developing stories. Thank you for joining us tonight on the AI Daily Press. We'll be back with more news after this break. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. We've got a lot to cover tonight, as the global trade war continues to escalate. In our top story, the US and China have imposed new tariffs on each other's goods, sending shockwaves through international markets. The situation has left investors and economists scrambling to make sense of it all. Despite a temporary reprieve on reciprocal tariffs announced by President Trump, China has retaliated with a 25% tariff on all U.S. imports. We've seen significant fluctuations in various asset classes, including government bonds, commodities, and currencies. The dollar has weakened against the yen and franc, while gold prices have surged to a 6-week high. Our team will continue to provide ongoing coverage and analysis of the trade war and its implications for global markets. In related news, the European Union has announced plans to impose tariffs on $21 billion worth of U.S. goods in response to Trump's earlier tariffs on steel and aluminum. The situation is complex, with potential losses in trade, jobs, and economic growth. As Dr. Maria Rodriguez, an economist at Harvard University, put it, this is a classic case of tit for tat, with neither side willing to back down. However, some experts believe that the global economy is resilient and will adapt to the situation. We'll be keeping a close eye on developments in the coming days and weeks. For now, investors are advised to remain vigilant and informed, taking a long-term view in the face of short-term volatility. That's all for tonight. Thank you for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. We'll be back with more updates and analysis tomorrow. Now, for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. First, we reported on a remarkable discovery about two stars colliding in a distant galaxy, observed by the Hubble Space Telescope. This cosmic event has shed new light on the formation of heavy elements in the universe. Next, we took a journey to the far reaches of our solar system to explore a groundbreaking study on the planet Uranus. A 20-year research project using the Hubble Space Telescope revealed intriguing details about the distribution of methane and aerosols in the planet's atmosphere, providing valuable insights into the complex atmospheric dynamics of this enigmatic ice giant. Finally, we celebrated the successful launch of the Expedition 69 crew to the International Space Station aboard a Soyuz rocket from Kazakhstan. This historic mission marks another milestone in human space exploration and our quest for knowledge about the universe. The ISS continues to play a vital role in advancing our understanding of the cosmos, pushing the boundaries of human achievement, and inspiring future generations to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. As we reflect on these remarkable achievements, we're reminded of the importance of continued investment in space exploration and scientific research. What do you think is the most significant challenge facing space exploration today? What do you believe is the next great frontier for human achievement in space? Share your thoughts and questions with us on social media using the hashtag #AIDailyPress. Let's continue the conversation and explore the wonders of the universe together. Thank you for joining me tonight, and we'll see you again soon on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Good night. Now, for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. First, in the world of sports, we took a look at some thrilling action on the field, highlighting impressive performances and notable moments from recent games. Next, we delve into the NFL draft, where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are searching for a pass rusher to bolster their defensive lineup. With several talented prospects in the mix, including Oladipo, Gilotti, and others, the team is poised to make a significant impact on their defense. We analyze the complexities of evaluating NFL prospects and what the Buccaneers might be looking for in their next draft pick. Finally, we explored the mysterious social media post from Pittsburgh Steelers star linebacker T.J. Watt, which has sparked rumors about his future with the team. As Watt enters the final year of his contract, fans are left wondering if he'll stay with the Steelers or explore other options. We considered multiple perspectives on this story, including the team's salary cap situation and Watt's market value. That's all for tonight's summary. Tune in to our full episodes for more in-depth analysis and expert insights on these stories and more. Thank you for listening to the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. I'm Howard, your host, and we'll see you again soon. Now, for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curel.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we explored the fascinating discovery of a 3,000-year-old treasure in the Middle East, shedding new light on ancient civilizations. The artifacts found provide a unique window into the past, highlighting the rich cultural heritage and traditions of the region. Next, we delved into a controversy surrounding a Danish chef couple who abandoned their eco-resort in Sweden, leaving behind significant environmental damage and tax debt. The story raises important questions about accountability, sustainability, and the need for clear regulations in ecotourism. Lastly, we examined a poignant tale of adventure and cultural sensitivity, as an explorer apologized for claiming to be the first person to reach a remote location, unaware of the rich history and traditions of the indigenous people who have lived there for generations. This story serves as a reminder of the importance of respect, understanding, and representation in our interactions with diverse cultures. These stories not only spark interesting discussions, but also encourage us to reflect on our values and responsibilities towards the environment, cultural heritage, and each other. Join us tomorrow for more in-depth analysis and news stories from around the world. Until then, good night, and thank you for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. I know. Can they really make it work? With Lorne Michaels on board as executive producer, I think they might just pull it off. We'll have to wait and see if this experiment brings some much-needed humor to the UK's late-night TV landscape. Next up, we dived into the fabulous world of 1970s nightlife with Todd Papageorge's studio photography collection. These images are not just a nostalgic trip down memory lane, they're a masterclass in capturing the essence of an era. We talked glamour, decadence, and unbridled joy. It's all there, folks. And finally, we touched on the darker side of that glamorous world, with the looming shadow of the AIDS epidemic. It's a poignant reminder to live in the moment and appreciate the beauty around us. That's all for tonight, darlings. Stay fabulous, and remember, if you want to make a good first impression, start with a good last impression. Until next time. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Atanacha.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we look at the plight of the endangered frankincense trees on Socotra Island, off the coast of Yemen. 9 species of these iconic trees are now closer to extinction due to overgrazing, extreme weather events, and habitat fragmentation. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect these magnificent trees, which hold significant cultural and ecological value. Next, we travel to Thailand, where conservation efforts have stabilized a population of Indochinese tigers in the Dong Phai and Khao Yai forest complex. Despite challenges such as deforestation and poaching, the persistence of these big cats is a beacon of hope for their recovery. The success can be attributed to collaborative action, innovative thinking, and community outreach programs. Lastly, we highlight the story of the great Indian bustard and the conservation efforts underway to protect this critically endangered species in India. However, our previous reports have also covered the plight of other endangered species, such as the great Indian bustard's struggles with habitat loss and human-wildlife conflict. These stories remind us of the importance of perseverance, sustainable practices, and collaborative action in protecting our planet's precious biodiversity. We'll continue to bring you more updates on these and other conservation stories in future editions of the AI Daily Press. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we look forward to exploring the intricate world of nature and conservation with you again soon. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Atanacha for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.